Okay, looks like we have everybody connected. So let's go on the record. This is Hollister versus Hollister, file number 2411759. If I could have both counsel put your appearances on, please.
Good afternoon. Juanita Massey, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, Brent Hollister, who's seated with me.
And Your Honor, good afternoon. Attorney Kelly Thompson on behalf of Leslie Hollister. I'm not sure if this is her number. I did just email her to sign on. If we could confirm that that's Leslie.
That number, I believe, is our clerk, but
Okay.
she's signing in right
Oh,
now.
perfect. Thank you, Your Honor. And for the record, I see L. Hollister signing in now. Leslie, if you can hear me, if you can turn your camera on and unmute.
Unmute and video. There we go.
Perfect. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, great. So we're on the record today. This originally had been scheduled for a date for evidentiary hearing. I received notice that parties had reached an agreement. I did get a copy of the proposed consent judgment. So I think we just need to take proofs. Ms. Massey, is that the status from your standpoint?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Thompson?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so Mr. and Ms. Hollister, if you both would raise your right hands, please. Do you both solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. You can both lower your hands. Ms. Massey, if you'd like to start first with proofs from your client.
Yes, thank you. Mr. Hollister, can you state your name for the record?
Brent Hollister.
And on September 25th, 2024, you filed a complaint for divorce with this court, correct?
Correct.
And were all the allegations in that complaint true and accurate when you signed it?
Yes.
Is it true and accurate today?
Yes.
And is it true on September 14th of 1985, you were legally married to the defendant Leslie Ann Hollister in Aiken, South Carolina by a duly authorized person to perform the marriage?
Yes.
And is it true that your wife's name prior to this marriage was Leslie Ann Doty?
Correct.
And in the judgment that we've prepared and you both have agreed to, she's asking to change her name to Leslie Ann Kemble Ford. Is that correct?
Yes.
Is it true that you were a resident of Crawford County for more than 10 days and the state of Michigan for more than 180 days immediately preceding the filing of the complaint for divorce?
Yes.
And is it true that you and your spouse have been separated since March 4th, 2023?
Yes.
And is it true that there's been a breakdown in your relationship to the extent the objects of matrimony have been broken and there remains no reasonable likelihood the marriage can be preserved?
Correct.
And you and your spouse do not have any minor children together, correct?
No.
And to the best of your knowledge, is your wife currently pregnant?
Not that I'm aware of.
And you've received a copy of the proposed judgment, you reviewed it, signed it, and you were in agreement with the terms of it?
Yes.
And you and your wife do not own any land, no real property. Okay. And you agree with the division of the personal property and the debts that are stated in the judgment, correct?
Yes.
As to spousal support, you both signed a uniform spousal support order, correct?
Yes.
And in that order, you stipulated to you're going to pay the defendant through the front of the court the amount of $500 per month. Is that correct?
Yes.
And that's until either the death of the defendant, your death, remarriage of the defendant, or the defendant starts receiving supplemental security income, or March 18th, 2028, whichever comes first, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Also, there's some other provisions that the defendant will apply for supplemental security income or update you on any income sources she receives, or an award letter from SSI or a denial letter, right?
Correct.
Okay. And all those terms were put in that uniform spousal support order. And you agree with those?
Yes.
And are you satisfied with my representation of you with this matter?
Yes.
Your Honor, I have no further questions and ask that you approve the consent judgment of divorce.
Thank you. Ms. Thompson, did you have any questions for Mr. Hollister?
None of Mr. Hollister, Your Honor.
Okay. Did you wish to take some testimony from your client?
Yes, just briefly, if I may.
Okay, please proceed.
Thank you. Ms. Hollister, did you hear and understand all of the questions asked of Attorney Massey?
Yes.
And do you agree with the answers as your husband provided?
Yes.
And can you confirm for the court that to the best of your knowledge, you're not currently pregnant?
I'm not. It's physically impossible.
And with respect to your name change, you're asking the court to change your last name to what?
Campbellford?
And that's written in the judgment. Are you doing that for any fraudulent purpose? Are you trying to avoid law enforcement or creditors or any purpose like that?
Absolutely not.
Okay. And as Attorney Massey outlined with respect to spousal support, you've read and ultimately signed the uniform spousal support order that we submitted to the court. Is that true?
Yes,
And you understand that pursuant to that order, your husband will continue to pay you $500 a month in spousal support until one of the following happens. Either one of you passes away, you remarry, you start receiving Social Security income, or March of 2028, whatever is sooner. Do you understand that?
yes, ma'am.
And do you understand and agree to all the other terms in the judgment of divorce?
I do.
Do you find them to be a fair and equitable distribution of your marital estate?
I do.
And you understand that we could have had a trial in this case instead of entering this judgment today,
I do.
but we're asking Judge Mertz to sign and enter this today. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't have any further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you. Ms. Massey, did you have any questions for Ms. Hollister?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, thank you. The court finds that the statutory grounds for divorce have been met by the testimony of both parties here on the record today. I did review the proposed consent judgment prior to the hearing. I find that it's generally equitable and contains all the provisions required by statute and court rule. I will enter that judgment with today's date. That it should get to the clerk yet this afternoon. Counsel, if you need copies, just make arrangements with the clerk to get copies. Otherwise, Ms. Massey, anything else that we need to address for the record today?
As for the spousal support order that's to be paid through the front of the court, the temporary order that we had prior, front of the court would not deal with it or enforce it. So I don't know if there's something else we have to do to get Crawford front of the court to realize this order is in effect.
Judge, I can make a copy of that judgment and put it in front of the court's box with a note to call Ms. Massey, if that helps.
Okay, I don't think so. I think maybe it was just because it was a pretrial temporary order, Ms. Massey, but I know that, you know, we regularly have spousal support in situations where there isn't, you know, there's no minor children. It's strictly spousal support, go through front of the court there in Crawford. So I don't think it should be a problem.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Ms. Thompson, anything further from your side?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Thank you. That's all for this hearing today. All parties are free to disconnect at this time.